Hello and welcome to episode 16 of your favorite podcast. I don't know, with your host, Sana and
Jackie.
How's it going? It's been a minute. So I know we had an episode last week, but we actually were not in the studio last week.
Correct.
So
the holidays and stuff.
The holidays and stuff. So we recorded early. So a lot has happened.
Yes.
There's been a lot. This is like a major 2-week recap now.
Not even just a weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like what's going on in our lives.
Let's hear it. How's it been since before Thanksgiving?
Oh goodness. Thanksgiving was good. I hosted very small celebration. Just my parents and my sister, which was nice. Mm. I love the idea of really large gatherings. But I like the idea of them. Cleanup. Yeah, when I don't host.
Yeah, no, they're great when you don't host.
Feel free to invite me to really large, fun, family gatherings. I'll bring booze, but don't ask me to host.
We're actually looking for New Year's plans, so
we are.
If anyone's throwing a rager,
if anyone's throwing a party,
I'm there.
Yeah, absolutely. We're a package deal, so it will be both of us.
We'll provide the booze.
Yes, and the laughs.
No, but we're not hosting.
Well, we're not hosting. Don't ask me to host, and I will not help you clean up. So,
we're leaving.
Yeah,
2 a.m. we're out.
Bye.
But
no. So Thanksgiving was fun, very low key, which is really, really nice, just like I like it. And gosh, not much else. I was very productive this past weekend. I got the Christmas decor up.
Oh,
just so
you haven't sent me a photo.
I know. I need to send a photo. Well, I need the lights, because I did the whole light testing thing where you plug them in, and of course the middle portion of the lights don't work. So then the whole strand is thrown out the window. It's just whatever. That's what I get for buying dollar store, but. Everyone, learn your lesson.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. They're from Target. But anyway, but now I got the decor up, and my sister was moving, so I was helping her with that, all that good stuff. I gave her all of my decor that I had at my old place and that I didn't need.
You've moved on from.
I've moved on from,
Giving her the hand-me-downs.
Yeah. I said, here you go. Free shit.
Charity.
Yeah. Don't thank me. Yeah. It's fine. You're welcome.
The lights probably don't work there either.
Yeah, bro. I told her, this is your Christmas gift. So, no, but it was nice because I've been wanting to get rid of that stuff. And I was just going to sell it on Facebook Marketplace or something. But yeah, it went to a good cause.
If she's listening.
The younger sister. But other than that, work's just been busy. Just,
Holidays.
Remember,
it's the Friday of the months.
Yes.
You shouldn't be productive.
It is. No. Yeah. When I just saw a meme that was oh, you meant end of EOD, end of day. I thought you meant end of December. All right. Yeah. I'll send that to you right now.
Yeah, literally. No, it literally is though. End of December.
Yeah. The world, not the world. Wow. America shuts down in December.
Yeah. No, the world.
From Thanksgiving till the end of the year, what do we need to do? What's
Nothing.
The point? What's done is done.
Yeah, no one's mind is there.
You're not going to salvage a year in a month.
Yeah.
So just give it a rest.
That's why everybody lets their diets go. They're just it is what it is.
It's whatever, man. If you're not saying fuck it, it's Christmas,
what are you doing?
What are you doing, really? You're not really celebrating the season.
Yeah, you're not.
Yeah. But other than that, really not a ton. I feel it's just again, the day-to-day, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that. Just kind of the basics of, whatnot. Have a Christmas party, trying to figure out an outfit. When you start with an outfit and you're okay, I know what I'm going to wear. And then it just falls apart. And
it happens all the time.
And then you're rushing and
my bed is
Amazon.
A mess.
Oh,
and then I have to come back to that at the evening.
Yeah.
And I'm so tired. And I'm why did I do this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly
every time I go out.
Yeah. What's been going on with you? I feel you have way more to talk about than I did.
Let's see. I was in Tulum. Tulum was a blast. So I spent Thanksgiving in Tulum with my family, and that was a really good time.
It looked amazing.
If you've never been to Tulum, please go to Tulum. It is probably my favorite place in Mexico. It's such a vibe. It's so fun. I think of Tulum as the Vegas on the beach.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
A good way to describe it.
And it's expensive like Vegas. So I'm telling you.
Overpriced like Vegas.
And the restaurants are beautiful. Yeah. What I love about Mexico that I feel like America is really missing is or maybe LA, I don't even know, maybe Miami is like this, but the restaurant clubs where they're just party restaurants, but they're restaurants.
Yeah.
But everybody has sparklers and they're dancing around, but you're at a restaurant.
Yes.
Like, I love
noticed
that. Mexico loves, I mean, we went to one where we're throwing plates but then you go back after and you like go eat your little taco.
I saw Anita throwing down the plates. Like they were
It was so fun. It was a Greek restaurant. But I love that vibe. They have a DJ and it's just like they saw that their Indian people are at the restaurant. They played the one Indian song everybody knows. They grabbed me and my cousin. They're like, stand on the chair. And like we start dancing and it's like that. If we stood on a chair in LA, they would be like immediately get down, you're out.
Get down. You're probably super drunk. Get out.
Yeah.
Get these two drunk girls out.
Yeah.
It's a fiesta.
It's a fiesta, and then the fire marshal or whatever never allowed the sparklers.
Yeah.
The whole restaurant, every single person has a sparkler. But the vibes are there. The food is good. It
looks like such a party and such a good time. I've never been. Fun fact, I've never really like been to Mexico.
What a fake Mexican.
I really am.
I literally have been everywhere in Mexico minus, I mean, not everywhere, but I've been
Mexico. You've been to Mexico City too, right?
Mexico City.
Yeah, no, I literally have been nowhere except for
Cancun.
Our trip.
Okay, that is Mexico.
Yes, I know. Thank you. But I'm just saying, like, I haven't been to, like, Cabo. I've never been to Puerto Vallarta. I've never been to Tulum. I've never, even in, Tulum. Like, yeah.
Forget the rest. Just go to Tulum. And what's great about Tulum is there's no kids in Tulum.
Oh, the best.
Because a lot of these restaurants are 18
offense to anyone who has kids.
A lot of these restaurants are 18 and over.
Yeah, that's the best.
So you literally, I'm not joking, like, on Tulum Beach, you don't even... besides little kids selling, which
that's so heartbreaking.
I like to adopt all of them.
I know,
but besides that, you don't
like
see
touristy kids.
You
we're
do
talking
not
about
like because it's just
I love
I'm telling
that.
you, it's
such a vibe.
It is the Mexican Vegas on the beach.
It's because we're Mexicans, not Mexicans. We know how to throw a party.
You do. They do know how to throw a party. So
we do.
It was a really good time. I had a really good time in Tulum, and then we came back Monday, back to the work week. I may or may not have gone to Vegas this past weekend.
Yes.
And now we're here.
Sana barely unpacked her suitcase from Tulum, and now she's right back on a plane.
I literally got that. I got a message from one of my friends, just like, "Dude, didn't you just hop off a plane?" I'm like, "That was Monday. We are now on Saturday."
Went from Terminal A to Terminal B.
Yeah. When the opportunities present themselves, who am I to say no?
This is true. This is true. I gave Sana a call. Yeah. And
actually, Jackie called me on the way to the airport, and I was like, "Dude, if you're not doing anything, just come."
She's like, "Come on down."
Because I'm someone. If someone, I'm like, "Shit, I'll come right now."
I know that is something. Yes,
I became a yes man this year.
Yeah, which is great.
And some guys that are hearing this are going to be like, "No, you haven't."
We can think of a couple that are like, absolutely not. That's news to me because all I've heard is no from you.
Yeah. But for the friends and events.
The friends, the fun stuff,
I'm reborn this year, so
30, flirty, and thriving.
30, flirty, and thriving. I really feel that way.
Yeah.
Which is great. Great. So we had a good time. It was a quick, in and out one night. Came back last night, and now we're in the studio.
Yeah. Look at you. Just a whirlwind. Can't stop Sana.
Cannot stop me.
Non-stop Sana.
That's my new Instagram name.
But your new Instagram handle.
Yeah.
But no, I do like that you have embraced this new mentality of like, say yes.
Yeah.
And going for it and just why not? Obviously within like the realm of responsibility.
Yeah, no, I'm not
like just not being like stupid about it, but which kind of inspired today's episode.
Yes,
really our topic, because we were talking. I was talking to Sana, and she was like, "Yeah, come, like just join us. Like it's not a big deal. Like try to find a flight, and if you can't just drive, like what does it matter? You'll be here by 8 p.m."
Yeah, literally, that was verbatim what I said.
She was like, "Just come." She was like, "It's gonna be great. Like we're going to Access. Like it's just gonna be like such a great time."
Yeah.
And had I not had my plans that I needed to get things done.
No, you didn't need, I guarantee she was on the fucking couch watching.
No, I was decorating at Sana. We've already talked about this. Because I do have some guests that are coming in from out of town this weekend.
That's their problem.
So I'm trying to get things.
What way to get into the spirit? By not going to Vegas.
But no, I was like, wow, like I totally forgot that you were going. And I was like, why are you going again? You're like, well, because. Why not?
Why not? My mom said the same thing. She was like, is it someone's birthday? Is it something? And I was like, no, just going. And she like rolled her eyes. And I was like,
the weekend. Because I'm young and I'm alive.
I'm young and I'm alive. That's what I'm young and I'm alive.
That's really what it is. But yeah, so it inspired today's topic, which is basically New Year's resolutions, sort of.
Yeah. We're in December. You know they're coming now.
They are.
We're going to hear everybody running to the gym January 1st.
Getting that 24-hour fitness deal.
Yeah, getting that 24-hour fitness deal, being there for 2 days and calling it quits.
Yeah, they're being like, absolutely not, it's packed.
Yeah.
I don't want to get sick.
It's packed. Yeah. I can't be here.
Forget it. I can't do this.
I tried.
But no, I know it sounds a little bit premature, but it's 2023 and literally like 3 weeks.
Yeah. Not premature at all. You got to start thinking about these things.
So that's the thing. We're kind of giving you a little bit of food for thought. Yeah. And kind of, let's start thinking about it, and let's start thinking about them before it creeps up on us. And again, that's why we say resolutions, sort of.
Yeah, sort of is key.
Sort of is key. And so really because again, we were talking about Sana going to Vegas, just saying yes to more opportunities and just kind of having fun, good times. And so we said, that's kind of something that I think that we both want to do come the new year. Mm-hmm. And we talked about how Sana and I have a saying every single year that this is the year of Saki.
Yeah.
Fun fact, that is our joint nickname together.
That is our couple
Saki.
name. What do they call him? The
celebrity couple name?
Yeah, there's like a name for it.
I forget. But yeah, that's our, if we were celebrity couple name, but it is our couple name is Saki. And we always say this is the year of Saki.
Every year. This is the year of Saki.
Every year.
2023 really will be the year of Saki.
It really will
Netflix, Spotify, whoever wants to pick us up.
Getting the deals.
Yeah.
PBS at this point.
PBS, literally. Cartoon Network.
The WB, is that still around?
I don't know.
Whoever.
Yeah.
No, but that's the thing is we always talk about, this is our year, we're going to do it. And then like most people, it kind of just fizzles out.
It's just a thought.
Yeah, it's just a thought. So that's what we were kind of talking about. Like instead of it being an actual just full on resolution, like I'm going to do this, like that's it, come hell or high water, maybe more of just kind of like a switch up, like, doing something different. And we looked into some stats. It's really sad.
Not shocking, though.
Not shocking. But nearly...
Very expected.
Yes. Nearly 80% of people who make resolutions admit that they abandon them by February.
I guarantee you, like, 90% of those resolutions are to lose weight.
Yes. Oh, the typical resolutions are gym, saving money, traveling, right? They want to do more. But
eating healthy.
Yeah.
Drinking less.
Dry January, basically. Yeah, that lasts until February, and it's like, whatever, fuck it. And then another statistic said that, another study said only about 9 to 12% of people keep their resolutions, which
I believe
sense.
it, because I've probably multiple times never been the 9 to 12. So.
Yeah, I've never been the 9 to 12. Maybe not on purpose. I don't know. Maybe because like I've saved money because I'm broke, but like, been forced.
Yeah.
No, but so again, resolutions typically fail because of the pressure we put on ourselves, right? They're usually this like huge change. Mm-hmm. It's like ginormous. And again, you go from one day to like you haven't been in the gym in how many months, and then all of a sudden you're like, that's it.
Yeah. To me, it's the equivalent of like, I have to start my diet on Monday.
Yes.
When you're on like Tuesday. But it's like, no, we don't have to start at Monday.
Yeah.
Let's start today.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we as humans are expert at procrastinating, pushing things back.
Oh, yeah.
That we don't want to do. Because I guarantee you come Monday, you're going to be like, my hair's not looking good today. The weather's not right.
Forget it.
Next Monday.
Next Monday. But that's why we're talking about it now. That's kind of the point of it, is that you don't have to wait until the new year. Like, start now. Start thinking about it now. Start putting it into action. And again, it doesn't have to be this huge, giant thing, which is, again, one of the reasons why resolutions fail. It doesn't have to be this humongous happening and undertaking. It could just be very small. Another reason is we don't understand ourselves or our habits. Mm-hmm. So we start saying like, I'm going to get up at 6 a.m. and go to the gym every morning when you know damn well you are not a morning person.
Yeah.
And you're up on TikTok until 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, absolutely not.
Yeah, then come 6 a.m. I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. Or like, absolutely not. Like, I'm not doing this. Like, again, you don't... You don't know yourself. Well, you do know yourself, but you're
hopeful.
Complete.
You're
Delusional.
Delusional.
Like,
you know what? Delusional's the better word.
Delusional. So
delusional's right. But I agree with you in the sense of putting the pressure of, that's why we said sort of. Putting the
sort of.
Yeah, sort of. Putting the pressure of being a New Year's resolution. I agree. That does kind of make things thrown off. I think if you just change habits and things you want to incorporate into your life and just getting out of the daily routine and just spicing it up.
Yes, exactly.
Then things will stick.
Yeah.
We can't, it's better to not put a start or deadline or something. Just what better time than now?
Yeah. Just start now. Right.
Yeah.
And again,
there's no better place than right now. We don't need the cards to align on Monday or January 1st.
Yeah. Yeah. What's really funny, I remember hearing someone say this one time is, like a New Year's resolution can actually start at any time in the year.
No, but
because
literally,
you can do it for a year.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have to be.
It could be from December
January
to December.
1st. Yeah, it could be from December to December, February.
Or how, it doesn't even
whatever.
need to be a year. It could be a lifetime.
Yeah,
whatever.
a lifetime. Or it could be a month. I want to do something different.
True.
Or 6 months. Or give yourself, again, understanding your habits. Because it's one of the reasons why I fail. Like knowing how, the realistic nature of your goal or your want. What's another reason? An actual fear of accomplishing it.
Yeah.
And putting it into action. Because usually it requires accountability, responsibility. Sometimes like if you're spending the money, especially like on a gym membership, you have to usually commit for like 6 months to a year or something. And so there's fear in that, or, just, I think some people actually have like, what if I actually succeed? Which sounds stupid. It's like, oh my God, what if I actually like make it? Like it sounds dumb, but there is like a true legitimate fear in it. No concrete goals, which is another one. And then also no accountability.
Accountability is a big one. Remember we talked about it? We're really good at talking ourselves out of doing things.
Yes.
And not talking ourselves into doing things.
No, I can talk myself out of doing something.
No, I guess that should be a big one for a lot of people. Talk yourself into doing things.
Yes. So again, that's thinking differently. Mm-hmm. And it's changing it up. New routine, get out of the mundane. So that's really kind of our focus, is call it something different. Because sometimes if you just call it by a different name, that kind of changes your mindset and your viewpoint on it. And then the actual like possibility of success.
Yeah.
Because it's just, I don't know what it does. The psychological trigger.
No, for sure.
Calling it something different.
Well, before we even get to 2023, did you have goals this year?
Oh God. I don't know if I probably did. I can't remember that. Surprise,
she was definitely not part of the 9%.
I mean, of course. Yeah, that was not me. Don't include me. Definitely part of that 80. One of them was, of course, to lose weight, which is always a thing. It's been since like junior high.
Same.
Every year. And then another goal, it wasn't like for this year. It's just something that I had wanted to do, was to get into therapy. And so I did start that, which I'm very proud of myself for doing, which if you are in therapy, shout out to everyone in therapy, because it's a lot of work, and it's even a big step to even just
self-reflection.
But it's to like raise your hand and say, I want to do this. And then what else? Well, of course I wanted to like save money, and that didn't happen. I wanted to travel more. Didn't really happen.
Good
just
thing.
Life,
Good thing we're talking about this.
I know this is when we talk about things, it's mostly because it started with us.
Yeah.
That's usually the origin of it. And I think those are probably like my major ones. It's like, this is what I'm going to do. But for losing weight, I did start a new medication. Because again, as I've talked about before, I do have PCOS, and it makes it incredibly hard to lose weight. So I started a new medication. So I'm doing that. And which I'm proud of myself for.
Yes.
Because that's even like going through it. And it's also not something that you can, it's not like I'm talking about it as if it's like through like a backdoor type of thing, but it's not. It's just like, you don't go through like your normal kind of way of getting the prescription. So even that, just like, okay, making it a focus, doing it again, therapy is a huge one. And so, you know what? I'm very proud of those two.
Yeah. No, that's an accomplishment.
2 is better than none.
2 is better than none.
What about you?
Let's see. I think I hit some of them. Fitness was a big one for me. I found Legree, as we know.
Yes.
Is a weekend recap. Oh my God, you guys. This is so exciting.
Forgot to mention this.
I forgot my new best friend, Sebastian, who doesn't even know he's my best friend.
Yes.
But Sebastian Legree, the man who started Legree, I took a workout class with him.
Which is like a Pilates.
It's not Pilates.
Okay. Well, I'm not saying it's exactly, but like...
fun fact, I don't care. But Legree people hate when you call it Pilates. Because it's actually very different.
Okay, but is it kind of like
I think
a
it derives,
form or it's derivative?
I think so, but they like to have it in its own category. Legree.
Okay.
Legree is the name. So Sebastian Legree started it, and I did a workout class with him on Saturday, and I mean that was really exciting for me because this has been the first workout that I have, like, I've worked out in the past just to work out, but it's the first workout that I found that I have truly loved. Like, I don't miss a class, whether I go to sleep late or
This is true.
I went to class this morning.
Your dedication is admirable.
Dedication. I literally, and Jackie even knows that if I have to do work, I will sometimes show up to homes and finesse like a blazer over my athleisure so that I can make it to my workout class.
There's dedication there.
There's dedication.
Such a dedication.
I went this morning. I landed last night late. I didn't go to bed till like 12:01. Was in class this morning.
Yeah.
So I love it. I absolutely love it. So it was really cool for me to take a class with the man who started it all.
Yeah.
He killed me. It was really hard, but that was really cool. So I think back to what we're saying is a big resolution was to find something that I could stick to.
Yeah.
And just enjoy. And I feel like I have found that. So that's pretty exciting.
That's awesome.
I think having fun was a big one for me, which I definitely did this year because anybody who knows me, like me this year compared to last year is completely different.
Oh, totally different.
It's the energy
totally
is different. That was fun. I think where I did lack focus was a little bit on work. Not saying that I wasn't working, but you know.
But let's just say it wasn't number one.
It wasn't number one. So for 2023, I do need to make it. That's fun. Last year was no fun, but work. This year was fun, and work had to take a little back seat. So it is hard to find the balance because I did travel a bit this year.
That's true. You did.
Which I'm happy about.
Yeah.
I do want to travel more next year.
Yes.
I think we all do.
Everyone does. I mean, I don't think I've ever met anyone that doesn't want to travel.
Yeah. Weirdos.
Yeah. But that's kind of, you know, because I think we've talked, like, you know, we've mentioned like why things fail, and the biggest, you know, I guess key to doing like a switch up is doing small things, and it doesn't have to be a major change or overhaul. So even like within traveling, start exploring local areas, explore local cities, somewhere you could even drive to.
I mean, we went to Valle de Guadalupe. I don't know if we've mentioned on the podcast before. Maybe we have.
I think so.
And that is local if you are from LA or
we drove
SoCal or whatever. That is a really cool spot. And I'm telling you, we had the time of our lives. It was like a weekend thing. It was a weekday. We were doing the weekday.
Yeah, we did during the weekday.
We went for 2 nights.
Yeah.
And it was the most fun.
Great.
I'm telling you, I had more fun on that trip than trips that I've planned far in advance and spent more money on.
Oh, same. That was one of the best trips. And for me, that was a last minute yes. And
it was.
And because I
planned it like a week or two before.
Yeah, I think it was like a week and a half or something. Yeah. And it was just a very quick, hey, you know, we want to go do this. Like, do you want to come? And it was like, okay, sure. And I'm one that like, I want to be that person that goes to the airport and just chooses a destination and buys the ticket and goes. But my logical side, I'm just like, oh, well, should I spend the money on this? Should I do that? Like, I have that to do. Like, you know, all the responsibilities come into play. And so, I mean, it was such a great, it was a great change up. It was a great shake up. And so something like that, we drove, it was very easy. We had a great time. And that was a big one for me, actually. Yeah. And because I did it, I want to do more of that. But again, even with traveling, it doesn't have to be something big. Explore, even like LA. If you live near LA, or if you live anywhere like within driving distance, like go explore that.
And do a staycation.
Yes. Or even just like a day trip. There's so many museums and restaurants. And I just recently went to an art show with my friend Stacy, a couple of them the other night in LA, which was incredible. Saw some really, really cool art. One of my favorites was this kind of social commentary. I bought my first piece of original art, which is really cool. But just, again, it doesn't have to be a huge deal. Same with like gym. Like you said, you do, I know that obviously health and, your physique is important to you. But again, it wasn't like, oh, I need to lose this amount of weight. Like maybe we don't say that. Maybe it's just how you said it. I want to find something that I can stick with and that I enjoy doing. That's huge.
It is huge. And I encourage people to like, I've tried a bunch of different workouts. Go out and like, I think we've talked about this before. If you don't like the gym, there's so many things you can do.
Yes.
There's so many types of workouts. Like it's insane.
Yeah.
And like a lot of these places offer like first class free or discounted price.
Absolutely.
And I had a friend, Fatima, who literally last month, spent like the whole month trying different classes.
Yes.
And she was like, what day can I take Legree with you? And let me fit into my, she tried so many classes.
Yes.
Which is so cool.
Yes. Like go out, like do it. Just try. And maybe even that's the thing, right? Like you want to be more active or you want to lose weight. Well, again, give it a different name.
Yeah.
So I just want to be active. I just want to move my body. It doesn't have to be you want to lose 100 pounds or 30 or whatever. Spending a month trying new classes. That's great. Or going on Groupon and seeing if is Groupon still a thing? I don't know.
I think it's
but
still
like,
is.
Trying new things and,
yeah. I mean,
whatever.
I recently learned that like, I'm sure people already knew about this, but like LA has like a group where you can meet new people and you go on a hike.
Yes.
And I think that's so cool. Like, I actually kind of want to do it.
I know. Same. They have like hiking groups. They have like just even walking groups. Like if hiking kind of scares you, there's walking groups, which is also really great for, because I think that this is something that I want to do in 2023 is like stop focusing on trying to find someone and stop making, I guess, like dating the priority.
Yeah.
I'm definitely like, I feel like I'm on like a healing journey. right now. But going out and just doing things because they just sound fun, not because, oh, am I going to meet somebody?
I think us women have that. We have that in the back of our mind. Like, oh, like maybe tonight I'll meet somebody. Maybe I'll meet him tonight. No, women do that for sure.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
For sure.
And so I would really like to go and just enjoy life and live life and doing things because they sound fun to me, because they're new and different for me, and it's a different experience versus, well, are there going to be any men there?
Yeah. No, it's so true though.
And is it worthwhile in that capacity?
I love the way you said that because I think as women, we do that. Like I was even, when I was coming back from Vegas, I was joking around with Asian. I was like, oh, no cute boys at the airport. She was like, were you expecting to find somebody at the airport? And I was like, well, no, but... I'm just making a statement.
I'm just saying.
But it's true. Like, we do go into things. So I'm guilty of that. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I go into things thinking that, like, maybe I'll meet someone.
Yes.
But you're right. Going into it because I want to go and have a good time. And that part's irrelevant.
Yeah. I want to just enjoy my life. And I just want to have fun. Yes. That should be the goal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Make memories with my friends.
Yes. Have purposeful, meaningful time together with my friends. Creating memories like our trip right to Mexico. Like we were not looking for men.
Not at all.
Which we ended up finding a couple. Not in that way.
Not in that capacity.
Not in that capacity. They were more for
just
the
like
laughs.
Friends. Yeah.
Just friends. But we didn't care. That wasn't the point.
It was literally the ultimate girls trip.
Yes. But that was the point was like, we were just like, hey, want to go do this together? And we said, yeah, sure. That would be really fun. And that was it. It wasn't because, oh, well, were we going to go any place where there's guys? And are we like, that was not it. I think we spent the most time with each other than others.
And
right?
that was not even a thought.
Oh, no, it wasn't a thought at all. And look at the time that we had.
No, At all the places I've been, that goes in the top 5 most fun I've had on a trip.
Yeah, that was a great trip.
It may even make top 3. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was amazing. It was such a good time.
I've never laughed so much in my entire life.
Oh yeah,
even
that was
from today to that day,
start to finish. The minute we got into the car to the minute we exited. But also just, bringing differences or bringing the switch up into the basics. So if you like to go and eat out, go try a different restaurant. We all get our hair cut, especially as women. Try a different hairstyle. Get a different color. Try something, even like manicures. It sounds stupid, but like get a different color than you normally do. If that's your goal, if that's something that you want to do, is change it up and have a switch up, which I think should more so be the focus in like an actual, resolution. Because I think that word just carries so much weight. If you like to unwind and relax, which we all do, instead of binge watching a show, even though that's like super fun, why don't you read? Find a book. Do something, instead of aimlessly scrolling on TikTok or Instagram, social media, find a different outlet. Or even if you are trying to cut down on your social media time, just maybe cut down on it, make it, that's not going to be the first thing I look at in the morning. Don't deprive yourself completely, but just small little changes I think are going to be very, very impactful. And you're going to also be able to stick with them longer.
No, I completely agree. I mean, I think totally, if you're someone that is tired of the day-to-day and just like stuck in the rut and just wants to switch things up, because I do think every day we get into this like routine of like repetitive.
Same thing every single day.
Yeah,
I've even heard like take a different route home.
I don't know if I'm gonna do that,
but no, people are just like take a different, like you never know what you discover. Like you discovered like new stores or go to a different grocery store.
No, like
it sounds stupid,
it does, but
the littlest things just in a way to break yourself of the monotony, right, of everyday living. Another kind of, I don't want to say not like way you should go about it, but I guess like encouragement is don't go at it alone. Because that's another reason why things fail. It's because of accountability.
Sometimes it is good to start whatever you want to start with a friend.
Yes.
Because you can, like you said, you can hold each other accountable and you can check in and be like, so did you do it? And I'm a little competitive. So I'm like, no, I can't be the one to not do it.
Yeah. It really kind of starts that friendly competition. I know one time my cousin and I, we were both trying to get into a better, fitness regime, again, health, losing weight. And we had to send each other a picture from our workout. And if we didn't, we owed each other $1.
Yeah. And who wants to pay $1? Even though it's $1.
Even though it's $1, I'm not going to do it.
I'm not going to do it.
Like, forget it. And like, no, you can just like spritz water on your face and be like, damn, what a workout.
Yeah.
Like, it had to be like a video or like the whole like setup, whatever. So just accountability. Like we said,
the biggest one of why things fail. Because accountability, I think.
No one's,
I think most people like that little bit of I can't be the one to lose.
Yeah.
I can't be the one to give up fast. I can't be the one to, call it quits.
Exactly.
Because I get like that. I can't be the one.
I'm not going to be the one. I'm not going to be the loser in this situation.
If anything motivates me, it's that I'm going to like work to the bone.
Yes.
But I can't be the one to like be the first one to be like, I couldn't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And this can be in anything. Health.
Anything.
You can say, hey, do you want to try new classes with me? They're all going to be free. Or I'm going to do this for a month. Do you want to partner with me? Or even just telling a friend about it. So you're like, you have to show them a picture or something, right? Of like how your workout was. It's also, again, if you're trying to explore more, ask somebody else like, hey, does anyone else like have a desire to just go on little adventures and explore and then be purposeful about it. So, okay, like every like second Saturday or whatever it's going to be, having those concrete plans, which also helps put things into motion is so you're not missing out. Or like, hey, every third Saturday we go and we do something different, or we try a new coffee shop, even if it's very, very simple. It doesn't have to be incredible. Like, oh, we're going to go hit 8 different countries in a year.
No.
Like, maybe it's like, we're just going to try 8 new restaurants. Or different types of cuisine. Just, again, spicing it up, mixing it up, having a switch up in your life. I think another good one is doing like a little book club with your friend.
That could be fun.
and reading the same book and then having times together to talk about it and like getting in person, right? Or you can combine the two. You're reading a book and then when you go talk about the chapters, you go to a new restaurant.
Yeah.
And you go try something different or go on a walk together, go on a hike together and discuss the book and what you're learning from it, whatever, or what you're gaining from it, whatever it is, whatever type of book you're reading. And, or take up a hobby together. Yeah. I know I really would love to. I need a hobby. I really do need some hobbies in my life. Minus our podcast. But I do need another hobby. And I've always wanted to learn to sew.
Oh.
And so I think that's what I'm going to do. But I think my friend Suna, we want to do it together because there's like these online classes.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, you know what? Friggin' learn how to sew.
You know what I actually really want to learn to do is I want to learn how to play the piano.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know that about you.
It's like been a recent this year thing that I haven't done yet.
Yeah. But little things.
Yeah.
Because this is the thing too. So I think we forget is even if you make a small change, it can lead to much larger changes. But if you start small, the sustainability of it is a little bit easier. And it could just be one thing. It doesn't have to be every single thing that we listed off. It could just be, what's my switch up, for 2023 is I want to learn the piano. That's it. That's all the only one new thing I'm going to do.
Sonic Keys.
Yeah, Sonic Keys. New Instagram handle.
Yeah.
Available for hire.
But
that's awesome though.
I mean, it's not, I haven't started. I'll let
Who
you know.
Who cares? I mean, you want to, right?
Yeah.
That's to start with like an idea and a want.
Okay, we have to find a hobby.
We do. Yes. But I would love to start or learn an instrument. I just don't think I'm particularly musically inclined.
I mean, you can become.
I guess so. I mean, if you have I don't know, extremities. Anyway, but don't go at it alone is basically the whole point of this one is find a friend, find a partner. If you don't have like a friend who wants to do any of this with you, they're like, fuck off.
If they are like, fuck off. A lot, like I said, there's these hiking groups.
Yes.
When you find things that you want to do, or just if you go out and even if you go and do them solo, you will meet people.
Yeah.
That like the same things and you'll make friends.
Yes. And that's even something to force yourself to do. And I think that's something that I want to do in 2023 is I've always been okay being by myself, but I want to maybe learn to enjoy it in a way because I don't think I enjoy it now.
Not 2023. We're starting December 2022.
Okay, sorry. December 2022.
Yeah.
Now.
Correction.
But that is something that I want to start. And it's been on my mind is I want to, I think, enjoy my solo time. Like I said, I don't think that I've ever really enjoyed it. Like I've just kind of done things. I shouldn't say I've never let it hinder me, but I don't think it's fully stopped me in certain areas, but I don't know if I necessarily enjoy it. Okay. So I enjoy going to the movies by myself.
Yeah, you do. You
really
do.
like that.
You do like that.
Yes, because nobody bothers me. I like getting there for the previews. It's a whole thing for me, and I really, really do enjoy it.
I don't go to the movies.
I know Sana doesn't go to the movies. Fun fact, everyone, she does not go to the movies.
I'm a weird germaphobe. To certain things.
Oh God. I mean, that's fair though. The movies kind of can be disgusting. You want to know a fun
fact about me? Well, 2 reasons I don't like going to the movies. First reason, I like to be on a couch with my blanket spread out with just chilling. I like to just be lying down, hanging out. I like to be cozy. Second, number 2 thing is, fun fact is if I'm in an airplane or a movie theater, I cannot have any part of my skin in contact.
Really?
My hands, obviously, but you'll never see me on an airplane with a dress on or shorts. You'll never see me
sleeve.
If I go to the movie theater, you will never see those 3. I'm not saying I'll never go, but if I do go, you'll never see me.
How interesting.
Wearing, because I don't know, something about the fact that there's getting so much traffic.
Yeah.
That I think it's disgusting. So
that's fair.
It's
very fair.
Another thing, my mom always jokes around with me about this, is that I have to wear something with a hood. So if I am at if I'm at the airport or the airplane or the movie theater, I have to have a hood on because I do not want my hair touching.
How funny.
I've been like this since I was a kid.
Oh my God.
It's just carried on.
A little psychopath.
Those are the 2 places that I don't know where else I would be where I'd need that, but because I guess you lie back.
Yeah.
You get comfortable.
Yeah. Plus, it's like cloth. I know some of the nicer,
Leather.
like they have leather and stuff, but also you're kind of like depending on teenagers to clean. I know we're totally going on this whole
We are.
like rabbit trail,
it's,
but okay, interesting. We might have to explore that. Maybe we do an episode of like weird pet peeves, weird shit about us.
Yeah, that is probably a weird shit about me.
Interesting. That's fair though. Besides the movies, going by yourself because you don't have to do that.
I've never done that, but yeah.
No, but enjoying your time by yourself. And I've never gone to like a bar by myself. Like, I'm not talking about like it's like a whatever, like shitty ass bar, nothing like that. I'm saying like an actual, like, I don't know, like hotel bar or a restaurant and sat in the bar area. Like, I think maybe
I would be open to doing that.
Doing that with like a book.
I would feel more comfortable doing that.
Yes. Because I've gone to like eat by myself
at lunch.
Just, like, yeah, exactly. Like I don't care.
There's something about going at lunch versus dinner.
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels
lunch doesn't have such a loser vibe.
It does because at lunch is like everybody's at the work day.
Everyone's at work and you don't know my life and like whatever. Yeah, whereas like dinner, it's like really.
No, dinner doesn't. Dinner for some reason it gets embarrassing at dinner.
Yeah, breakfast, brunch, or lunch, totally fine. Yeah, dinner, you're a loser.
Literally. No, we should do it.
We should do it.
We just go to like next door spots. Like,
so if we can't handle it, we just go over.
Yeah.
Actually, we just go to the same restaurant and set it off. Check in with the hostess together. Hi, 2 please. Separate tables.
That would actually be kind of funny. We have a lot we need to try out.
Yeah, we do.
Our joint Tinder.
Our joint Tinder we need to do.
And then us going to the same restaurant miles apart.
Walking distance to each other. But no, that is something that I do want to get, I guess, better at or enjoy is my solo time. And not just tolerating it, but actually enjoying it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, even if you don't have someone to do it with, that's okay. Like you can go and do something and then like meet people, go on Facebook, use social media for this. There's a lot of groups out there. And it's not like just dating things. It's just like, hey, I'm trying to find friends. Yeah. Especially like in your 30s. I think it's difficult.
Literally, there's so many girls on my TikTok that will come up on my feed and be like, hey, like I'm just looking to make friends. Any girls that like to work out or any girls that like to eat or any girls that like to read, whatever. Yeah. Like, please reach out to me. I'd love to make friends and all that. I see that constantly.
Yeah,
exactly. Which is, it's cool. I think it's cool that girls and people in general are putting themselves out there and like looking for ways to connect with people because like you said, your friends are not always going to have the same interests as you.
Right. Or we've talked about just being at different places in our lives.
Yeah.
We both have the freedom to kind of do anything in the middle of the day, in the middle of the week, weekends. Like that meme, like your single friends are like, hey, do you want to go to Africa tomorrow?
Yeah. That's us.
Yeah, that's us. You're not always going to be at the same stage of life. And I have a lot of friends who married or committed relationship, children. It's not easy for them to just like bounce or they're like, okay, well, I have to bring my kid. And it's like a whole thing, which that's not a problem, but to not let it stop you from enjoying your life and just living your life and doing new things. So yeah, just learning to love the time by yourself if you can't have a, quote unquote partner for accountability for your switch up. But making new friends and creating that in a way. And then kind of last, but not totally least, is just make it simple. Just again, if you like to get coffee, don't start sitting there and be like, well, I'm going to make coffee at home and I'm going to do this whole thing. Just go find a new place.
Yeah.
Go find a local
support a business.
Yeah. Support a local business. Don't go to Starbucks. Don't go to the big chains. Find a local coffee place and maybe again, pair it up. Go and sit with a book instead of mindlessly scrolling on social media. That is a big one for me. But go in, again, very, very simple. Just try a new coffee shop. What else? Again, just exploring something new. You want to do something different? Go to a museum.
Yeah. I think that is a big one that our generation has a hard time doing is like when we make plans with each other, it's what do we do besides drinking and eating?
Yes.
What do we do? So I think finding cooler activities or more active activities or just adventure or like you said, a museum, just that's a big switch up is being more productive with your time, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's very true. But that's the thing is if you make it simple, you're more than likely going to stick to it, and you're going to find other simple changes. So again, you like hanging out with your friends? Well, go for a walk instead of
a hike,
or a hike, or go bike at the beach. Like, we live in Southern California, like take advantage of it. We have beautiful weather all the time. I know that's something I did on New Year's Day one time with a friend. We met up and went for a walk New Year's Day at the beach. It was great. And we got ice cream, and it was just, but it was nice. We just like talked, and it was very simple. We didn't go and like sit there and like eat, or I thought there's anything wrong with that. But yeah, just making very simple changes. And that's what's going to, I think keep you grounded in them. And it's going to lead to more, which is kind of the point. It's just changing it up, switching it up. These resolutions that like we said before, that name just carries so much weight, it's just like dread almost.
I know. Everyone's like, so what are your New Year's resolutions?
Yeah. And you can just say it's to switch it up.
We're doing December, switch it up. We're doing whatever phase you are in your life.
December.
Yeah, different December. Whatever phase you're in, whether it's November, January, whatever the fuck month it is.
Yes, whatever it is.
If you want to make a change, we don't need to procrastinate.
Yeah.
We don't need to wait till January 1st.
Yes.
We just do it tomorrow.
Yeah, do it tomorrow. Or the holidays are kind of a perfect time to do something different. If there's something you've always wanted to do, even like for New Year's, if you're just like, oh, I never go out or I never do it, like change it up. Go do something. Go out, like go find something, host something if you can.
And invite us.
As
because we don't have plans.
We need plans. So again, we'll show up with booze and looking fabulous, but we will cut out at 2. So it better be a good time.
Yeah.
But no, just keeping it simple, best way to go. And I feel like simplicity is often very overlooked.
For
like
sure.
it doesn't mean something unless it's complicated.
It's like, especially when it comes to things like this.
Yes.
Where it has to be like big and dramatic.
Yeah. Like I lost 100 pounds or I lost like 50 pounds. And it's just like, I tried a kickboxing class.
No, literally, though.
I tried Pilates. I tried Legree. I did a spin class. Like, I was just more active. I just got up off my ass and went and did something.
Yeah, buy a Peloton.
I
love my Peloton.
You do. I do love Peloton.
If anybody is on the fence, buy a Peloton.
This ad is not sponsored by Peloton.
I want it to be one day.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. We'll be coming to you from our Peloton.
Yeah. Studio.
We'll host a class. If you see us.
But I mean, if you're...
Whatever. Keep
that's
it
one
simple.
of your switch ups.
Yes.
Buy one.
Promo code. Not sponsored.
140.
Yeah, Saki 25. But no, just again, we don't have to be afraid of the new year. We don't have to be afraid of the resolutions. Just call it by a different name. We're switching it up. We are...
switching it up. We're not waiting for like a certain time.
Yes, not waiting for a certain time. We're not procrastinating. And maybe that is actually a goal of yours, is a switch up, is to not procrastinate.
My switch up.
My switch up is to actually do something and be purposeful in it and actually make it happen. But again, doesn't have to be a huge overhaul. Don't go at it alone and just keep it simple.
Yeah.
And I think you'll be successful.
I agree. Now that we're on the topic, what are your different December switch-ups?
What are my different December?
Current switch-ups. We're not waiting till January 1st.
Not waiting. I would like to start having committed plans with friends.
Okay.
I think that I am, like many, very quick to say, oh, we have to get together.
Yeah.
It's been so long.
And then we don't follow through.
I miss you. There's no follow through.
Again, I think that comes into being stuck in the daily rut.
Yeah.
And you need to snap out of it.
Snap out
of the comfort. Snap out of being like, well, I just want to be at home in bed. Because there's no time where you say, I mean, it could happen, but you say yes and it ends up being a bad time. Like usually with your friends, it ends up being a good time.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had like a bad time with a friend unless it was like the situation or it's just like this was a mess.
Yeah.
Not because of us, but because of
whatever.
Other things. But yes, committed plans with friends. I have a lot of friends who have kids and I need to be the one to make the plans.
Yeah.
Hey, what works for you? What can we do? Let me work with your schedule. Because I'm the one that has most of the freedom. Yep. Let's be honest. So I don't mind that. I really don't. I'm super understanding that when you have kids, like, that's it. You have kids.
It's hard.
That's literally it. But I want to be committed to that. I want to have committed plans and actually see yes. And I want to see it through and see my
flaking.
Friends. Yes, not flaking.
You're not a flaker.
I'm not a flake. If anyone, I'm the one that's like, oh, so we're not doing this?
No, I'm. If I say I'm gonna be somewhere, I'm gonna be somewhere.
Yeah.
Because I don't like when people do that to me.
Same.
And my mom will always be like, well, if you're tired, I'm like, no, I already said I'm going.
Yeah.
If I said I'm going, I'm going.
I'm like
Unless
sick
I'm
or
injured or
like I have like a migraine or somewhere. I'm just like I can't even focus or whatever. Like no, I'll pretty much
probably me. I'll still
there.
pop a Tylenol and be there.
Yeah, I'll rally. Right.
Yeah, I hate when people do it to me. So I hate bailing on people. If I said I'm going to be there, I'm going to be there.
Yeah, I hate breaking plans.
So whoever is a breaker of a plan, that better be your switch up.
Yeah, that better be your switch up.
If you say you're going to do something, you better follow through.
Yeah. Freaking
or don't make the plan.
Yeah. Or don't ask me.
I hate the people that know they're not going to go, but they say yes. They're saying it. They know. They know the day before they're going to be like, hey, it's not going to work out.
AKA our friend Nina. Who's notorious for this. Like,
Nina,
sure, I'll be there. Yeah, Nina, if you're listening.
That's your switch up.
Yes, your switch up is to actually follow through.
Yeah.
Nina's, she's famous for that. Yeah. That's always her MO. What else? I want to do new and different things. So I want to, like I started like going to an art show, which was a great time with my friend Stacy, but just, I can't even tell you like what I've gone to an art show.
Yeah.
And it was great.
It looked really cool.
Yeah, it was really, really cool. So I want to, basically I just want to stop doing the basic things.
Same.
I want to go do more of those, like, I don't know, like go to like a tequila tasting, go to like a pasta making class, like, just again, with friends or by myself or whatever, just not the basic, not like, oh, let's just go to dinner and like the same place. Let's grab a drink. Like, no, let's go do something. Let's go do like the paint and wine night.
No, I think that's a big one for me too, is I would like to have plans that are other than like, let's have dinner or have a drink.
Yes.
Like, there is so many things we could be doing.
Yes.
And I want to do that. That's a big switch up for me.
Yeah. So I just want to stop doing the same old and the basic, like, oh, I saw a friend, we went to dinner. Oh, I saw a friend, we grabbed a drink. Oh, like I saw a friend, like we grabbed lunch. Like,
yeah, I want to be more purposeful with my time, more productive with my time.
Yes. Or even just like having people over. Like, hey, come and have brunch at my place, or I'll make us dinner. We can kind of do that. Or let's go to the beach, right? Let's go grab takeout and go sit at the beach even. Like, yes, we're having dinner, but like it's in a different environment. Scenery. We're doing something else. I don't know. Yeah, I just want to stop doing the basic. And then also purposed time, I think, with my family. I see my family like semi-regularly, but I kind of just want to have, I think, more purpose times. Like with my mom, like, I don't know, I think I'm now at that age where your parents' age is kind of starting to show.
Yeah.
And it's not that, anything's wrong with Javier and Susan. But they're getting older and you just start seeing certain things and it's a real trip. It's a huge trip.
Well, we're getting older.
Yeah, exactly. You don't think about yourself getting older and that means your parents are getting older. So I want to make sure that I have time with them and that, I don't know, I started thinking just about like, do I really know my parents? Do I know my mom? Do I know my dad and my sisters and, my niece? Like I want to spend, again, meaningful purpose time with them instead of just like, oh yeah, I saw them, whatever.
Yeah, quick.
Yeah, quick, oh, I saw them at church or I saw them here. But like, no, like let's sit and talk and I don't know. I think I just want to get to know them better, which will probably help me get to know myself better.
True.
What about you?
I agree with a lot of yours. I think the plans is a big one for me because I think it's so, even with friends all the time, it's like, let's grab a drink, let's get dinner. I would love to do something more purposeful.
Yes.
And even better for my body, I really don't need to be drinking every weekend.
Yeah.
You know? So that would be really nice. I think family is a big one too, where it's just, I think sometimes I prioritize having fun so much that I should probably set more time to even like just have, I don't know, just spend, whether it's like with my cousins or whoever.
Right.
Just prioritize it more. And then I think even with the podcast, I think just growing our platform, focusing on that.
Yeah.
Creating our schedule or just being on top of it.
Yeah.
And career is a big one for me. I want to level up in my position, and I just want to definitely close more deals next year
Totally.
than this year, which I did a decent year, but I would love to
Can do more.
do more.
Be the top.
I'd love to be the top on the,
The face on all the billboards.
Yeah, I would love that.
All the sides of the bus.
It's like,
Yeah, just.
that is a big
I
one.
love that, though.
And then I would like to, not that I eat bad right now, but there are certain things that I feel like alcohol I would like to cut back on.
Yeah.
I think just fried food, not that I eat fried food a ton, but like, when I drink, then you eat it. And they're like go hand in hand.
Yes, they go hand in hand. That's the problem is if you get drunk, right? Or if you're like, that's what happens. That's when you eat the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would, I guess, wind back on that. And I think less partying, more purposeful, productive plans and doing new things and trying new things. And there's more to life.
Exactly.
Than doing the same old. Not doing the same old.
Yes. Like you said, just like cutting out the basic
Cutting
stuff.
out the basic.
Or just everything we've done over and over and over again.
Yeah. Because I feel like there's so much that I haven't done, or even like going on a road trip or like going on a day trip. Like there is a lot more to do than just drinking and eating.
Yes.
I mean, eating's a big one. But
I mean, I love eating. I'll eat wherever I am.
Yeah.
But I'd like to eat in a new city.
Yeah. But just, doing other things.
Something different, not the same. I don't want to keep going to the same places over and over and doing the same things.
Yeah. I think I did that a lot this year, and it's like out of my system.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to
explore.
Be a mature adult.
Yeah. I'm grown up.
I'm grown up. JK. My 21-year-old phase is done now. Got a few months of it. And now I'm ready to taste. I'm ready to move on.
Ready to move on. All right, y'all. Well, we hope that you had some good takeaways.
Yes.
I know it was a little bit like, wait, resolutions, but remember, they're not resolutions. They are shake-ups and switch-ups.
I would love, I tell you guys all the time to interact with me.
Yes.
And
no one responds to Sana.
Yeah. Okay. So I would love to hear about things that you guys want to switch up on.
Yes.
And
yeah, what are you switching up?
I will hold you accountable.
Yes. If you need an accountability partner,
that is me.
Sana's your
like
girl.
At your door, like,
yeah,
it's 3:00.
Knock, knock.
6 a.m.
Yeah.
Why are you in bed? I'd be the perfect annoying alarm clock.
Absolutely. Yeah, that would be annoying as hell. I love you, but absolutely you'd be the perfect annoying.
I'm very persistent.
But again, we hope that you guys had some good takeaways. Start thinking about it. Start doing it now. Different December. That's what it should be. Instead of depressed December.
It's different December.
Different December.
Yes.
Doing things that are different. And don't let the resolution name hold you back from pursuing something and being successful at it. Make it simple. Like, just
have fun.
Have fun with it.
Live.
Yes, live. That is pretty much it. The message. Just live. Go and do stuff that just makes you feel alive.
Mm-hmm. Get out of the routine.
Yes. Get out of the routine. But anyway, we hope you enjoyed this week's episode. We will have another one next week. Yes, and thanks for tuning in to your favorite podcast.
Have a good week, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.